Welcome back to another episode. We got our rants. We got our wrenches. Let's hit it!
So guys, welcome back to another episode of Ranting with Wrenches. I'm Joe, and this is Ricky. And today we are going to talk about should you buy a used or new car?
Ghetto or bougie?
You're going to find out which one is worth buying. And so we're going to start with Ricky. He's going to tell us his opinion on this.
So, it's actually kind of tough, because obviously you want to get a new car that is untouched by anybody. It's fresh. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you don't want to risk, blowing or throwing in the garbage, like a $35,000 to $60,000, $50,000 car, depending on the upgrades and mods and the specs that you have. So, I would say, used. I would say used. Something that you could probably enjoy first, get to know, do some minor tweaks, some visual modification stuff that's not going to change the car too much. But then, once you've had it long enough and you want to kind of change things up, you want to, turn up the boost or add boost, you don't have to worry about necessarily like killing off voiding out a warranty.
Yeah, that's
what I mean. Like that's really the main reason why I would go used, because of the warranty. If you do get a certified used, you can still enjoy the car most of the times, because there'll be like maybe a year or 6 months or 2 years left over of a certified warranty, which I say is a good amount of time, because you can still do wheels, window tint, maybe some body skirt things, diffuser.
It just gives
exhaust.
You time to get used to it.
Yeah, it gives you time to get
want to do.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just like you said, it gives you time to get used to the car, learn the car, do some touch up work, and without having to, worry about voiding out your warranty. What do you think?
I'm gonna agree with you with everything you just said about the warranty. Just getting used to the car. Everyone. Some people, they go a little too far, like when they first get the car. And not only that, but a financial standpoint, you got to understand something. When you buy a new car, soon as they sell it to you and that car leaves a lot, it goes down. People don't understand that.
Depreciation they like think, a mug.
Yes. They go buy it, they take it off the lot, and then guess what? They don't like it. Yeah. Or they can't afford it. Guess what? You're selling the car back. And then now when nobody wants to give you the value of what you think the car should be.
$100 billion.
But you know what? I was just thinking that. I'm going to let you finish first.
Right. And then you get mad at them. I see that a lot on Facebook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in the Subaru community.
And I see it.
Yep. I see it
that's
all
a little bit of the story.
The time. These kids or even grown-ups.
Yeah.
But most of these young
boys.
You
grown have some.
They buy these new 2020 or 2017 or 2018 or 2019. Whatever.
New
Subaru.
At the time.
Yeah. And just like you said, take your time, know what you're going to do to it. No, they modify it. Intake,
like hard mods.
Exhaust.
Like hard mods
this.
and like stuff that you're not going to get your money back for.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When you buy a car, it is a depreciating asset.
Yep.
When you buy a car and they are still making it 4, 5, 6, 7 years later, it does not matter how much money you throw into it. Mm-hmm. You could have bought it for $35, dropped $35 in it.
Yeah.
Now, to you, the net worth of that car is $70K. But to the last person, why am I going to spend 70, maybe $40K on your car when I can go to the dealership, spend 35, 38,
Get a used one.
get a certified used or brand new at maybe 310 horsepower straight from the manufacturer, and you're at 380, 390. Granted, you're putting out more power, but I also don't know how your vehicle runs. I don't know how you've treated your vehicle.
Exactly.
And I don't know what the maintenance cycle has been like on your vehicle.
Exactly. And that's the problem with a lot of these people when they try to resell it.
Yeah.
People, believe it or not, people appreciate a car that has stock parts on it for a certain amount of years, and then you say, "Oh, I never done anything to it."
Yeah.
Now, when you modify it, people's like, "Yo, like I don't really care for the modifications. You did that. You made that decision on your own. I'm just paying you what the car is worth, and that's it."
That's where you see a lot of like part outs, Subaru part outs, Volkswagen, Audi, Honda. Mitsubishi, Nissan, where they starting to part out stuff because they kept all the original OEM stuff. They want to put that back on, but they're also trying to get some money back of what what they put into the car. But if you're trying to sell your car to someone who's looking for a project car of their own, if you could part it out, take everything off, return it back to stock, but understand that even still, you're not going to get what you think the car is worth. You got Kelly Blue Book, which will help you, NAPA, which will help you, Car Gurus, all these different websites now. But it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough to really get the true value for your car unless it's someone who truly appreciates it.
Yep.
Probably the best thing is like light mods.
Yeah.
Light mods, like something, exhaust systems. You can sell a car with exhaust system, no problem. A tuned ECU, you know what I mean? And maybe include the stock ECU, or be like, hey, do you want the tuned ECU? Do you want the stock ECU? This is what the price difference is going to be with or without. You know what I mean? What's something else? Like short shifters and stuff like that. That's not a big deal because, if they've test driven or driven the car in that with that setup, it's not gonna bother them.
Yeah.
But I can't really think of anything else like really primarily like exhaust wheels. You know what I mean?
Anything cosmetic.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't look like.
Yeah, as long as it don't look trashy. Wheels, you can sell a car with a nice set of wheels, or you can include it separately. Some people will be like, oh yeah, I want them wheels too, and they'll, go grab some extra money somehow, some way to get the wheels also. You know what I mean? But yeah, because even when I got my car, the kid had some extra parts and whatnot, and one of them was an aftermarket intake pipe, and like one of those flashers. I was like, I'm not really feeling that little plug-in flasher thing. You know what I mean? Supposed to add like 50 horsepower, but really all it does is just make the car have a better throttle response.
Yep.
And freaking and then the intake pipe was ripped. So I'm like, you wanted an extra 100 for the intake pipe. I was like, yeah. I don't even know how he ripped it, but I was like, no, I'm good. But I did have a nice set of wheels on it, and then like Audi wheels, and he did have an extra downpipe, and then he also included the stock suspension because he had lowering springs on it, which wound up coming in handy because I wound up blowing the shocks on the lower suspension.
But the other point I would like to say is when you're The only time I would buy a new car is if it's like limited edition. Like, you know what I mean? Like if
Like
something,
the S209 you're talking.
yeah, if it's
you're talking
something
about.
that is like limited or something that you really want and can't afford, that's the only time I'll get a new car.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of if anybody's watching and y'all don't know, if y'all didn't watch the episode of which cars we would get if we could afford them, like right now, you know, two of mine were both Fords. One was a Raptor, the other one was a RS. If I could get the Ford Focus RS right now, I would be in heaven. Granted, it's not going to be brand new because they stopped making them in 2018.
Yeah.
But if you can, grab one up like just slightly under 28 right now, that's like a great deal. You know what I mean? You're probably going to be pushing the 40 to 50K on the odometer, but bro, what I might put 300 to 400 miles on my car a year. You know what I mean? So, like that. So
even 50K is not that much.
No, 50,
you know what I mean?
50K is not like
low.
that's like breaking. Yeah. That's like breaking period.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's about it.
No, we good. So
don't forget, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. A lot of good content coming out. He got the Volkswagen, the
Yes.
turbo?
We've got so we've got the video for the turbo removal of the Jetta.
Yes.
Up and out already. There's going to be when you guys see this, that video will have already been out along with the prep for the new turbo going in. And then maybe or maybe not by the time you guys see this, we will have the new ECU installed.
Yep, yamming them gears.
So I'll be doing a review for that once it goes in. If it works, if it doesn't work, if it's what I expected or not. So it better be, because listen, I paid decent money for this ECU. I got it secondhand, but I still paid good money. All right. So also don't forget, leave comments. You know where to leave them. I'm not even going to tell you where to leave them. All right. And then leave some ideas. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you like it or not. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We don't care. Either one works. All right. So as regular, normal,
as usual,
Wrench Daily.